Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Today, this is another showcase of a newer game that got released. This is called Final Swarm. It's a really interesting game for its, place, and, it's fun. It's fun. It's quite fun, but it also, I believe, it kind of suffers from its own genre a little bit, but I'm going to talk about that in a second. But the first few minutes / hour, I actually quite enjoy it. So it actually has for you something that we all thrive for, and that is a progression system. I think this is where most Roblox game kind of like, kick their own behinds a little bit, because the progression system, usually these good developers out there, they build something and you go like, oh, that's actually quite a nice a tech demo, it's kind of fun, but then you kind of get into it and then you go like, okay, I play this now, and then then what, where is this supposed to go? And I think this game kind of already has a nice baseline to it, because you can see here we have a little bit of a progression system that you can unlock with keys, which kind of makes you stronger, gives you more speed, gives you more heart rate, that kind of stuff, and it's good, it's fun. I think this is exactly what this type of genre, this type of game really needs. It needs a really thought out and really well built progression system. It kind of screams that it wants a progression system, so I think that's really, really nice. And you can see that you can upgrade it, and getting keys in this game is actually quite significant, quite easy. It's actually not that hard. We're gonna go into a game in a second and check it out. And it also has something that I think is also very nice. It has a loadout. You can get yourself different weapons in it and stuff like that, and makes the whole experience kind of unique. It kind of makes you want to have a little bit of a build, like what does this banana rang really do? What does this spike ball really do? What does this diamond amulet do? And it's kind of all there for you. You can see the text, it kind of tells you what it does, right? So it's very easy to learn this game, and it seems a little bit overwhelming in the beginning, but for me personally, after a few minutes, once you get into it, you kind of get it, and you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. They actually also have this little bit of a status bar down here, or status, whatever you want to call it, right? 29 damage you do right now, or I do, and 218 HP, and you can kind of just throw things around to see where this is gonna go. And I'm also really excited to see what these kind of chests have to offer later on. The only thing, down here, you can see when you click on it, sadly, this is something that I would have really wanted it to be, that when you click it, that it kind of shows you, wait, there it is, thank you. Okay, never mind, I said nothing. And you can see what kind of items that you can get here, which is awesome. Okay, I didn't know that, but I saw the eye just there right now, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. But it also kind of suffers from its own genre a little bit. Where is it really gonna go, and how long can you play this until you kind of get bored of it? But I've seen that the player count, the CCU, has been rising, and it's gotten up to 6,000 players right now, which I think is awesome. It also has a quest system, as you can see here, and it all looks pretty good. I think it's a little cluttered. It's a little bit much info. There's a little bit too much info on the screen for my likings, but this is just me moaning about this on a high scale. Oh, it's just my cat needing assistance. It has a full-fledged achievement system. Obviously, it doesn't look too great. This is nothing that really throws me out of there. But again, this counts as progression, and I think this is really, really interesting as well. It's always good to have. I think the stuff that you can get in there is kind of pretty weak. It doesn't really throw me in there, but you can see there's kind of new ones popping out here as well, getting some rare chests and stuff. So I have to just see in the future, because this is all beginner stuff right now. I'm pretty sure that once you clear all of these out, that you're gonna get better achievements and quests maybe in the future. So yeah, this is all about getting the keys, getting better equipment, and surviving. Let's talk about the actual gameplay. Do we have any chests? Let me see. I think we have 10 rare chests, so let's just open 10 of those. You actually can open 10 at the same time, which I think is great. Some people really actually paywall this in different games, so I do respect the developers for not doing that right now, to open quick, which I think is just great. And as you can see here, we just opened up all of these. Now let's open up another one of those. I haven't really gotten anything too crazy yet, anything where I would be like, wow, this is so awesome. I did use a little bit of Robux for a starter pack to just get to know the game a little faster than others, but I can tell you, this game is probably very good off to play, free to play. Now, I don't know, because you can see here the premium chests. I don't know if you can get those in the game or if they're actually paywalled. I can't tell you. If they're paywalled, then that would definitely be a negative count to it. But if you can obtain those in the game, even though if it's just being hard to get, then I'm fine with it, but I don't know yet. Let's quickly go through the shop here. I think the shop is okay. because you can see here within the shop, you can actually buy some stuff that is being shown here with keys. So that is quite unique, actually. That is really, really good. Kind of makes everybody to know, like, okay, you can get stuff with Robux, as you can see here, but you can also actually spend just the keys in it, which is really, really great. I did get myself the starter bundle, as you can see, and I think it's kind of worth it. It wasn't too expensive. It was like a few Robux only, and I wasn't too unhappy about it. Really good stuff. You can see here. So, I mean, it's a Roblox game. It's always going to be paid to win, right? But overall, I think the store doesn't really hurt me. Like, I don't sit here and go like, wow, how can they do this? You know, I don't think that. I think the prices are reasonable, especially for a 6 to 10k CCU game. I think the prices are very accessible if you want to pay to win. But there's also something that I would want to wish for that game, and that is game passes. They are not interested in game passes, and I know that a few Roblox developers actually told me this, that game passes are not that profitable anymore, and that Roblox actually looks out for that. So that is quite important to think about here as well. All right, let's get actually to the nitty and gritty. We're gonna go into the actual gameplay and see what the game actually has to hold for us. This is also pretty cool here. New weapons in it tells you every day. It shows what kind of weapons you can get, and I think that's a great feature, to be honest. I have unopened chest. Where? Oh, I actually have an epic chest. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's open that. Oh, we got something epic. We got an axe. All right, let's go. I'm actually going to equip that. I want to see that axe. Where it is. There it is. I can actually upgrade it once. Let's go. Okay, let's go. All right, sorry. I got a gold amulet as well. Let's upgrade that too. But I think that my diamond amulet here is going to be better. Pretty certain. All right, let's actually get into the gameplay now. I know I've been holding this one back a little bit. All right, party size 1. I don't know that if you go in with 1 or 4 people, if it is actually going to get harder and easier by judging by the amount of players that you have for the instance. I'm not so sure. It would be nice if they had it. And yeah, there's a lot of RNG going here as well, which I think is cool because you have RNG on what you're going to get in the game, like, you know, when you take out the mobs. And you're also, oh wait, am I going to, oh wait, there it is. Okay, so that's what it does. All right, I usually like to go with a revolver if I can because anything ranged is always pretty good. Although I do have to say I quite like the idea of the axe. It's not too crazy. It's like not like making me like go wow, but I kind of dig it. All right, so something that I think is meta in this game is the attack speed. Attack speed is really good. The faster you attack, the faster you can take out these waves of mobs. Projectiles is also really, really good. I usually build around that. I usually build around speed, so running fast. I also noticed that when you jump, you're faster than when you walk. So technically, you could just bunny hop through the entire map the whole time, and that would make you pretty strong. So again, I'm going to go with a banana rang. I quite like the banana rang as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna just bunny hop, jump around here a little bit. I kind of feel like I'm faster. Can you see this? Or is it just me? Like, if I do this and this, I'm much faster. I can cover so much more ground when jumping. So that's like the best tip in the beginning that you should be kind of focusing on, right? Just jump around and you're gonna be much faster. Oh, legendary, nice. So I think Multishot is the one that I might go for, or the movement speed. Fires a second volley of projectiles after every attack, or increases player movement speed. I'm really between two worlds here, but I'm gonna go with Multishot. I think that we're gonna, oh yeah, look at that multi-shot, that boom, 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 boom. Very nice, very, very nice. But I gotta be honest, that was also very lucky getting a legendary here. If I can now in a second go for attack speed, I definitely will. And movement speed is probably the next that I'm gonna focus on. Oh my god, another legendary. Increases damage, attack speed, and max health all at once sounds probably the best option here. Take a look at that. That is really nice. Increases chances for rare upgrades, could be good. Increases damage dealt to enemies is something that I usually do last. Especially in the beginning here, I think you don't need that much damage. Even if you're doing hard mode, I don't think you need that. But, of course, if that is your type of build that you want to do, then yeah, go for it. But I just think that everybody's going to, I don't know, profit more with speed. Adds an extra projectile to your attacks. I'm going to go with that, which is always good. Because basically the game is all about being swarms, right? Being a swarm trying to get you, right? So, for me personally, I think having more projectiles, you're gonna take out more of the swarm. Increases attack speed and movement speed, definitely gonna go for that. I think lifesteal is also a good option in the future if you're doing higher instances. But right now, man, you can see we are zooming and we're killing extremely fast. movement speed, definitely. So we're gonna go with movement speed. I think I'm lacking a little bit in movement speed right now. But my projectiles, man, look at those bananas flying around. This is insane. This is so much fun. Very satisfying. I've seen these games before. Oh wait, we're gonna go with movement speed, of course. I've seen these games before. Especially on mobile. There's also another game called like Vampire something. I forgot the game's name actually. Maybe you guys know. You can let me know in the comments. But yeah, let them all come in. Let them all come in with legendary. Let's go. Projectile again. Adds another projectile. We're gonna go with that. Just take a look at that. Oh my god. And I also have a feeling that when you're jumping, that you are going to be much harder to hit. I've noticed that. So make sure to always jump. Okay, I'm gonna go with luck here. You can see I really don't need... If you have enough projectiles, I highly doubt that you're going to need much more HP. HP, I mean, sorry. Oh my god, another one. Increases the size of your attacks and projectiles could be interesting. Increases damage. Now, projectile count. Let's go with projectile count. We're going to be crazy. Oh my god. I actually never gotten so many legendary... finds here without even putting anything into luck. Attack speed 100%. Just look at that. We're gonna become a walking machine gun. Call me Kelly. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so interesting. Oh, rare. All right, what can we do? Damage, region. I'm gonna go with... I mean, imagine having lifesteal on this right now, right? That would be insane. All right, so I think I've given you all of the tips and reviews that I've gotten. I think it's a fun game. I'm just gonna finish this round now. We're gonna go as far as we can, and then I'm gonna show you how good and how far I can get with it, how many keys we get. Otherwise, the video is just gonna get too long. So I'll just get back to you as soon as there's gonna be anything interesting, so to speak. Honestly, I just noticed I don't even have to jump around much. As you can see, I can literally just, with this build, stand on the ground. I think this is one of the best beginner builds that you can actually get in this game. I'm pretty sure right now. This is the first time I'm actually... Or am I? No. Oh, well, no, I'm gonna go with damage, actually, because I'm just standing, just being stationary. I mean, you can see there's nothing to be actually worried about. There's so many projectiles coming in. This actually is one of the greatest builds, I think, for beginners. Honestly, I'm not joking. Not trying to sell you the meta build titles on YouTube, but I'm not doing anything right now. I'm literally just chilling. I mean, take a look at that. All of them bananas. The banana build, ladies and gents. This is hilarious, dude. What the helly? Okay, so we got the boss down. Still going to go for attack speed. And we're kind of getting close to the end right now. So right now I'm trying to multiply my money. This is how you do it. In the end, once this is happening, you're going to try to get so many waves as you possibly can to then actually get it up to like ×2 or ×3. Right now I got 68 keys, so it would be nice if I can get it ×3, which would end me up with like 180 to 200 keys probably, somewhere along those lines. And especially with this fast projectile kind of speed stuff, I mean, even if the swarm is getting heavier and heavier, I think I'm actually quite good to survive for the longer run, as you can see, even if I would stay stationary. So I think that's pretty good. Let's see if we can actually get this to ×3, which would be nice. It always looks a little bit taunting, I gotta be honest, especially if you have a weaker build. But if you get actually lucky and get quite a few legendaries in there, I think, you know, we should be Gucci for quite some time. I mean, this is just a prediction, because I've never gotten to ×3. But I think with this build right now, I am alright, to be honest. Even by being stationary right now, which is kind of wild to think about. I mean, take a look at it. We're all good here. I'm not even losing any HP whatsoever. But I noticed that there's going to be coming quite a few more right now. Oh my god. That my PC can even handle this. Alright, so I'm not so sure if I could go to ×4. Maybe, maybe not. But we're not going to try that much because I don't want to like lose out on this. So I'm going to go into the portal right now and chill here. And as soon as I see that I'm losing HP, I'm going to press E. If you look up the bar there, you can see that it's going to give me 3.2 or ever how far I can get. So that's actually quite nice as well. There we go. So I lost health. I'm going to go out. Victory! Yeah, this is looking good. Wave 10. Some keys. Very well done. Almost as I predicted. And there you have it. I think this is a solid 7 out of 10 if you like these genres, if you enjoy these type of games. I think the models, they could still use some work. They're pretty basic. They don't look that sick, to be honest. But yeah, overall, I am quite impressed. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. And I'll see you around. Game link in the info box. Bye.